The initiative for the Community Seed Bank project was held on 9th of June 2022 for the preservation and promotion of the 6,000 years old rice species in Saldo Para, West Garo Hills. Partnering with NEFAS and the ELP Foundation, Forest and Environment Minister James P.K. Sangma, while attending the program, said the idea of the project was also to understand scope for further research and development of the rice species so that large-scale cultivation could be made possible with the help of local communities. The species is currently found in the hill slopes of Saldo Para and are not resource intensive to grow as compared to usual paddy, which required submergence in large volumes of water. The species was first promoted by International Fund for Agriculture Development, where the organization partnered with celebrated filmmaker Meera Nair to produce a documentary in 2003 which was entitled Still the Children Are Here. However, ever since then, no significant step was taken by previous government or other public institution to bring the species to prominence. The project launch was attended by farmers of Saldo Para, the local NOCMA, researchers from NESFAS, and member of the ELP Foundation.
We all know that the world is slowly inching towards GM, and there is very, for obvious reasons, stiff resistance against genetically modified seed varieties. Along with that, if you look at how climate change is coming and has, changed weather patterns, and it is a much tougher environment now for any kind of agricultural species to thrive in. These are species which have survived over thousands of years, which make them very climate resilient. And I think that rather than going for GM crops, I think the effort should be to go back to our roots, because the answers all lie in our roots, in these indigenous species of rice which have survived over more than 6,000 years. So that credit has to be given to these crops, these varieties, which points to the fact that they are climate resilient. Present here in the village of Saldo Para, rice varieties, and many other millet varieties as well, but rice specifically 17, out of which 7 unfortunately have slowly disappeared over the years. However, the effort will be there to find out from neighboring villages these varieties, so that we will be able to bring those that have been lost here, and we'll be able to have all 17 here in the seed bank. The effort is also on to explore other villages. Maybe they may be having other varieties as well. So bring all of them together to preserve, protect the physical seed. This is a well documented fact, and it was the process of a research done by a documentary filmmaker, as I was saying, Meera Nair, in the year 2003. So they have based it on certain scientific research that they have done, and it is something that has, over the years, I don't think there are any other such varieties in the world, except I think maybe one that is in China, which was recently, I think 2 or 3 years recently discovered. So this is based on scientific research done, and way back in the early 2000s, and very well documented by this documentary filmmaker, Miss Meera Nair.